Welcome to another episode of Test Chamber, everyone. I'm your host, Andrew Reiner. I got Matthew Cotto with us today.
Hello.
You've been playing, as you can see here, this awesome classic box art, Skulls of the Shogun, on Xbox Live. What are your thoughts on this, Cotto?
I think it's great. It's a great, really solid strategy game. It's turn-based. As you can see here, it's got a really kind of vibrant art style, and it's got a kind of cool sense of humor, breaks the fourth wall occasionally, and it's just it's a fun game.
So the name of the game itself, Skulls of the Shogun, these are undead Shogun warrior guys?
Yeah.
Are you like in the afterlife?
Yeah, exactly. The war doesn't end after you die.
Well,
it keeps on
sucks.
going. Yeah,
it's not a very good future to look forward to.
Not a lot of rest for the wicked, so to speak. So it's kind of cool because there's these different stages of the game that go through these different seasons. So as right now, as we're seeing in this little cutscene, we're kind of in the fall, autumn. You can see the leaves falling or whatever, and so it goes through all the seasons. They have a different look, which is really cool.
I think you could get those lamps at IKEA, by the way. This is developed by 17-Bit Studios. Right now we're seeing some of the story context here. Looks like they're angry about oysters in the afterlife or something.
There's
Very
a lot
compelling
of
stuff here.
Yeah, of course there's a maiden involved, and there's a lot of intrigue or whatever. But yeah, you're basically gonna fight a bunch of guys and go from there.
Okay, so it looks like we're in combat here. How does this work, Cotto? You have what looks like 10 units?
Yeah, it changes from board to board. They're all discrete, and it's the same with multiplayer as well. There's it's all just tailored to the board, so that things will change. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to take you out here and show you. We'll go cut to a different board real quick and get you kind of right into the action.
It looks like you're about halfway through the game. This level that we're going to?
Yeah, and as I said, each of those levels is a season, and so it changes, and then it's like 4 or 5 that will be discrete for that season, then you'll go to the next level.
Who's this guy working out with the dumbbells here?
This guy, these little, what they're called monks, and they're different sort of spirit entities, and some of them do different things. Some of them are, a little bit more malevolent, and can kind of throw an element of chance. That's usually more later in the game.
I'm going to guess you don't want to trust him.
Well, this guy's actually going to give you a little salamander monk, which is a new wrinkle for this particular board, which is really cool because these guys are awesome. These guys have spells. They're kind of a ranged attack guy. They're pretty powerful.
He has a lisp, from what I saw his text there. Big fan of salamander monk. And kill the monk?
Well, he's going to be available on this board, so it's just kind of highlighting what's available on this board. And what you'll see here is this is a little smaller board, and so what you're going to do here, you can see that little circling boundary line that tells you how far your guy can move. And so if you select
so it's not grid-based, it's just range-based.
And as you see that other shrinking circle, that tells you what remaining movement you have left. So if I want to go here and let's say haunt this shrine, what it's telling me, that little smaller circle is telling me how much movement I'll have after that, which is important because you can always sort of plan out what you want to do.
Okay, so you're sitting on spikes? That doesn't seem like a very good plan.
Those are actually rice patties, and those are actually going to get... Those are kind
That's
of
a great plan.
Yeah, the resource
unit
for the thing. So let's go, and we're going to haunt this shrine over here, which is going to give us this... It's a fox shrine, so it'll give us this fox healing monk. And let's say we want to go over here, and let's get the rice patty resource right here, which is how you get guys, pay to get guys in the game. And as you can see here, so if let's say I choose to do this, and I want to back out of it, you can also back out of it as well.
Oh, cool.
So that's really cool.
All right, so Battle of the Rice here.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Dune with the spice.
And as you can see here, in both sides have a general unit, which is the kind of the Shogun unit you can see over on his side. And if you don't move those, it can actually be kind of good because they kind of meditate and they get stronger the more they sit. So you want to use your general because they're very powerful, but you also don't want to use them too soon.
And the computer moved pretty fast there, but there's also, you can make it go faster than that? There's like a hold LB to speed up.
Yeah, you can speed it up, but of course you can take all your time, and I'm going as fast as I can without making hopefully too many mistakes, but so what you want to see, there you go, there's a salamander monk that I got because I haunted the shrine. And over here's this fox monk that I also got because I got that shrine. So like on a smaller board like this or mini boards, what you want to do is you want to grab the resources as quick as you can, because if your opponent gets to that, this is the only healing monk on this board, so I'm glad I got it.
Cool. All right, well let's kick their ass, Cotto.
All right, let's see if we can get in. Can we get that guy? we can attack this guy. See, that's the other thing too is you can plan out. See the attack thing lights up, so you can kind of plan your attacks and you know what's in range and what's not in range. So let's see if we can also get the salamander monk involved. We back out. Actually, we'll get him in here. This guy right here. We'll attack him. So I haven't, because I'm just on the outside, I have an 80% chance to hit. So let's just take a guess on that. So I got him for 3 things, and then those little flag retainer flags there, they show you your health. So I still have a little bit of movement left, but it's not going to get me very much.
Yeah,
so
you're screwed.
We'll wait there, but we're going to bring in this salamander monk here, who's a range attack. So the X there designates that I can kill him. Yeah. So let's kill him. And then if we can sneak back, oh, see, he's used all his movements, so he's got to wait there. But maybe we can bring in this guy over
Another
here.
range.
Yeah, see if we can, well, he's a little out of range, so we might have to go haunt that rice paddy maybe down here. All right, let's go haunt this, and this is a soldier shrine, which is going to let us create a bunch of units. So when you're haunting a shrine, as you can see, he's a little incapacitated there. So
yeah, he's freaking out.
Yeah, he's out for a turn. So let's see. Up on the top of the screen, you see you have the 2 of 5 scrolls left. That means they got 2 more things to do. So with this one, let's go get this archer out of the way, because archers are always a pain in the butt.
And they're always weak, right?
Yeah. And we're going to move him. See, there's no cover. That's okay. We'll move him, stop him there, but we'll bring this guy over, and he can attack that guy.
And you got a death kill.
Archer on archer action there. So
now speed it up. Let's see what happens when you speed it up.
Let's see. Left bumper there. Yeah, so he's speeding him up.
Oh no.
That's okay. It's all in the game, as they say.
Do troops... you get different troops per board. You're not like leveling guys up, right?
Yeah, it's discrete per board, so you won't carry things over. But one of the things ways you can upgrade your units is by eating skulls. And so if you defeat an enemy unit, he'll drop a skull. Like if you can see up here, this skull up in that rice paddy just to the right of this unit. I can eat him. I can get more health from my guys. And for the monks, it gives them access to different spells. So, and you can also...
Can you eat your own?
You can eat your own, but if your unit has eaten a skull from somebody else, if your unit dies, then all those skulls that he's eaten can be available to anybody.
Gotcha.
And those skulls also make your general really powerful.
So that guy's going to eat that dude.
So you can, yeah, that's one of the options available if I want to do that, if I want to go and get a rice paddy or maybe take out that other infantry unit, the green infantry unit there. Those are all some of the things that you start to sort of weigh in your mind. Like this guy, he's down to 2 health. If I can find a skull for him, if there was a skull nearby that I could eat, I'd probably want to do that. But as it is, we're going to want to move this guy out because the general's coming, and that's going to be bad business for him. So,
and you have the healing guy up there.
I do have the healing guy, so I'll bring him up there, maybe heal him with the fox unit. Another really good thing is I can highlight my enemy units. So as you can see here, I can get a bead on how far this general can move. So I can plan also of like what maybe he could do. Now, of course, if it's an archer, they can shoot outside that zone. But again, it gives you sort of a starting point of how you want to strategize as you make your moves.
Is there any kind of fog of war? Or do you always see the whole chessboard before you start moving?
I think pretty much, yeah. There's pretty much, I think, no, there may be some winter levels, I think, that have a little bit of fog. And again, that's one of those sort of outside things that will happen, that can influence the board just sort of on the fly. So let's just shoot this guy, and we're going to take some cover here.
Yeah.
Put him back there. And then let's do the same thing here.
Get him.
We're going to go kill him dead.
Oh man, that guy could have ate him.
And then we'll move him. So yeah, let's see if we can go eat a skull here, maybe with.
Well, you got to heal your.
We'll heal him with the fox because after this we've got one more play left. So we go eat haunt.
That's the ultimate insult, eating the skull. It's like teabagging back then, right?
So he's got +2, so you can fill out that entire second banner. That'll be, and also if you eat more skulls, you get extra attacks. So if you can imagine your general or any of your units actually eating skulls, accumulating them, and then they get extra attacks for your general in particular, that can make him very, very powerful.
Is he closing his eyes because he's happy because he has the skull?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I eat that skull, and what I want to do here is bring him up into the bamboo chute, which gives him, as you can see, an 80%. If someone's going to attack him, they're only going to attack 80%.
Okay.
So we're going to stash him up there. Looks like he's still on that shrine.
Yeah, he needs to be healed, right?
Yeah, that guy doesn't. That guy is this guy. I have to watch this guy. He's coming out back, but I have kept an infantry unit next to my Shogun just in case for whatever reason he sneaks around there. But I think we'll be able to get him in time.
Whoa! What just happened there?
That's just part of the monk little healing animation.
Okay.
Let's park him. Actually, what we want to do here is if you bring these two units together, you see how their circles, their auras are kind of joined. That's what's called it's a wall, a spirit wall. And while it's probably not super advantageous at this moment, it's kind of nice to get infantry units to create a spirit wall, because then you can hide archers behind them and people can't get through. And so it can, depending on the board, it can be a real strategic thing that lets you block oncoming advances.
They're all about the rice patties.
Yeah, those are the resources. That's the way you can start cranking out dudes. So let me just.
So you got to take these guys out.
Yeah, I feel I'm pretty good, even though I'm a little precarious here.
What?
But the general's out in play, and that's gonna be bad for him. So let's say we've got.
So you got 175 rice. So you're gonna buy one for 100.
So let's just buy him. So maybe we can create a spirit wall. Let's do that. Let's move this guy back here out of the range of that general. Actually, we'll have him attack and then get out of dodge here. No pun intended. We'll buy looks like we're out of units. But see, it would be great here to put a spirit wall. Is if I bought another infantry unit, put him on the wall with that other guy, the general would be able to come around.
Ah, okay.
So those can be very useful.
And if you take out the general, is that
if you
win the match?
Yep. Just that is the ultimate win condition. That includes
So that wasn't a very smart move on his part.
No, he had to activate him early because he's in a little. I think he senses he's in a little bit of trouble, and he just activated him early. As a matter of fact, I wonder if I could end this here.
Yeah, get him.
Here now. This is the kill shot, and that includes the win condition for the generals. Includes you can, depending on where things are on the board, you can push. You can push enemy units off cliffs or vice versa. So if your general gets pushed off a cliff because he gets knocked back when he gets attacked, then that's just game over. That's another sort of wrinkle on depending on the map.
And this game is available now?
It's available tomorrow, the 30th. And again, there is a multiplayer. There's exclusive multiplayer units. There's exclusive multiplayer maps. So that's definitely a lot of replay value there for you.
And it's on Xbox Live. Anything else?
It's exclusive.
Just exclusive on Xbox Live?
I would take that. There is a PC version and there is a Windows 8 version, and they actually play amongst each other.
Oh, wow.
So if you want to take turns, you can make one turn on your phone and then play it over and continue things on Xbox Live. So that's a nice little added bonus.
Very cool. Well, thanks for this look, Kato.
Thank you.
Yeah, this definitely looks interesting. It's something a little different than your standard strategy game. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you next time on Test Chamber.